Welcome back to Sides by Sides. Turn that off. Welcome back to Sides by Sides, where she's on my left.
And he's on my right.
I feel like we're already having a good time tonight.
I did not know
Kelsey.
there were going to be Halloween sounds in the theme song until just now, and I'm terrified.
Oh, God, that made my heart warm.
That was so scary.
Yes, but it worked to my advantage because we started off the show on such a great note.
Yes, happy Halloween,
Happy
everyone.
Halloween. We are here with our first holiday special, and it is the Halloween one, so I feel like it's going to be really good.
All this week, we're going to do Halloween-themed topics and games.
Make it sound like we have a show every day
else.
this week. We do not. This is the only one.
I just mean all of this week's episode. Jeez. Anyway, so...
Can we just first start off by saying that we got 100 likes on Facebook?
Yay!
That may seem like a small number in the.
It's a big deal.
It is
to
a big
us.
deal to us because I survive on applause. I live for the applause.
I've heard that somewhere.
I don't know where. Peter Pan? Maybe. I'm like Tinkerbell. That's who I am. Wine break already in the show.
Oh, God. Okay.
Because we went 20 minutes without one in the last one.
Woo! So, like you said, we're really thankful to everyone that has liked us so far on Facebook. Keep going to it. Just look for Sides by Sides. You'll find us. We're constantly letting you know what we're up to.
And if you don't like and share the status, I'm coming for you. And not in the good way. Sorry, that was disgusting. So, first topic, Kelsey, we're going to talk about slutty costumes.
Oh, no.
And where is the line drawn? Because Halloween, as you know, if you've seen the movie Mean Girls, is one day of the year where you can dress up as slutty and as skanky as you want, and no one can judge you for it.
I don't believe that. I still think you can be pretty judged based on what you decide, like what you choose to make slutty, you know?
Okay,
like,
but what do you deem slutty?
I'm just saying, like, people, you know, the whole French maid thing and stuff that's been around forever that everybody's like, oh, it's a little risque.
Yeah, I did that
But
last
the
year.
things people make slutty, like, there are just certain things that should not be made slutty.
What? Give an example of something that was
Like-
slutty.
Like, okay, the one
kind of
that
excited
bothered me
about this
so
one.
bad one time was like, oh no, I'll tell you what, I went to Spirit Halloween the other day,
Ooh.
and there was from Despicable Me, there was a slutty Minion costume.
There's a slutty Minion costume?
Yes, that's
Damn it.
Minions are hilarious and people love them, but I'm sorry, you don't need to be a slutty Minion.
How do you make it slutty?
It was
That's
like a
what I wanna
tight
know.
little like corset dress with like the eyes and like it was yellow.
Were the eyes on like
I
the
think so.
the
I really
nipples?
don't remember. I tried to like go away.
So do you
But-
paint your entire face like yellow?
No, it was just like, oh look at me, my boobs are minions. Like
Can
no,
you do like a sexy Minion accent?
I don't have a sexy minion.
You know what they sound like. Try it.
I don't have a sexy minion.
Wow, that turned me on. I am.
No, I'm just saying, like, things like that should not be made slutty. You know, to me, there are certain costumes that I
I'll
want to dress
take
up
back my
as, but
Minion
I just want to
costume
be,
now.
I want to be normal. I'd rather be a funny costume than something that's like super freaking slutty. That it's like, oh, look at me, I happen to be wearing a bra and I'm supposed to be Superman. Like, what?
I'm supposed to be Superman. That's what I won this last year. Don't pick on me.
I'd judge you.
I
I'd
looked
judge
great.
you.
I
terribly.
was the talk of the party.
I guarantee you were.
In a good way.
I don't believe that.
People would come up to me and say, "Wow, you look wow." And
Obviously, they
I was
loved
just
you
like,
then.
"Wow, oh my god." I put like 10 minutes of work into this and it paid off.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Do you know how many people were after me at that party? This party
I'm
is
gonna
completely
guess-
fictional, by the way.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty
not
sure I was near
Superman.
you on Halloween last year, and that did not happen.
I wish it did though.
I don't know. I just think, like I said, I think funny costumes end up like being more of a hit than like, oh, I threw on some bunny ears and a corset. Like, who cares? No bunnies ever dressed like that.
At least you are allowed to wear corsets and bunny ears. If I did
please don't
that,
wear a
I would be
corset.
frowned upon as much
please-
as I want to.
Please don't wear a corset. I
So-
beg of you, please don't wear a corset.
So obviously you didn't wear these kind of costumes when you were like 5 or 6. Otherwise that
no.
would be.
If you did, that's a whole separate issue.
I did.
Call a helpline.
It's 1-800.
It's 1-800 Give Kids Help.
That was so creative. Don't call that. I don't know where it leads.
Please don't.
So yeah, obviously kids are allowed to trick or treat, but why do you think that adults are not allowed to trick or treat? And do you have like a
know.
Pacific. Do you have a specific stance on?
I wish we were
Tradition?
allowed to trick or treat.
Why?
I remember because it's free candy.
Yes, but at the same time, it's weird to have like a grown adult pushing
Well, yeah,
away
it's weird.
children.
I'm saying I wish it wasn't weird. I wish it was just normal. That like anyone could go trick or treating.
I think anybody can go trick or treating. It's just how you.
But
want
it's
to be
weird. That's
viewed.
what I'm saying. I wish it wasn't weird. Considered weird to do
It's
that.
gonna be weird if you show up to someone's house and you have 2 pieces of cloth on. You're in the sluttiest
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
costume
saying. Don't be
imaginable.
slutty. We already discussed that.
What do you
Don't
want to go
be
as, Kelsey?
slutty.
A ghost?
No, but I'm saying like, okay, for example, I
What
wanted,
if in an ideal situation where you were actually trick or treating, what would you go up to somene's door as?
Dorothy.
Wow.
I wanted to be
Points have
Dorothy.
gone down.
What?
Is that what you're being this year?
No.
Okay, well.
Okay, last
No.
year, okay, because I'll be totally honest here. I'm not a Halloween fan. I really am not. Can't really give you
Couldn't
specifics. I
tell.
don't really like it. Shut up. But last year, when I thought I was going to need a costume, I didn't end up dressing up as anything. I wanted to be Dorothy, and I started looking for costumes, and literally they were all like, slutty Dorothy, or like dirty Dorothy. And I was like, I just wanted a normal Dorothy dress, okay?
Dirty Dorothy.
I just wanted a normal, I didn't
The
want...
double D.
Shut up. I don't want 6-inch red sparkly stiletto heels.
Check out my Tin Man.
Shut up. They have slutty Tin Man costumes.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do you want
and
to go
slutty
together
lion
this year?
costumes, slutty scarecrow costumes.
What aisle are you shopping in?
I'm not. When I Googled this, it all popped up. I'm
Oh,
telling
I thought you
you.
meant this was at the store.
They have them at the store, though.
Well, I've never seen anything
It's like
that
a
says
tight
slutty.
silver dress, and it's like...
It doesn't say
it's
slutty, it says, like, sexy.
Yeah, it says like sexy Tin Man. I'm like, Tin Man's not supposed to be sexy.
He can.
He's made of tin.
But he needs a heart. And the only way to get it is to be slutty. That's the sequel to Wizard of Oz. Yo. It's not Wicked. It's
The adult film version of Wizard of Oz.
the Wizard of...
Do you want your heart, Tin Man?
Let's get that blood flowing.
Ew, shut up! That's not even cool.
If I only had a brain.
I will spit out my wine. No, but back to trick-or-treating, I'm just saying, like,
Oh, God.
I wish it was acceptable because it's free candy, but yet it's kind of creepy for an adult to go up to another adult's door and be like, trick-or-treat.
I have a
Give me
trick for you.
No.
Then get off my property.
I remember going with a group of friends when I was literally only in probably 7th grade. And they still, like, one person, like, refused to give us candy and said we were too old.
They refused?
And they wouldn't give us candy.
That's rude.
And I was like, I'm 13. Like, what's your
I'm
problem?
13, I
man?
swear.
What's your problem? Sorry, developed early.
Is that the last time you went Is that the last time you went trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
Is 7th grade.
Yeah.
7th grade. I'm trying to think of the last time I went. I think
Wait,
it was
maybe.
no, I think the last time I went was like...
I didn't go in high school at all.
I went 8th grade year just to go with my friends.
1 year I dressed up as a Ninja Turtle. That was awesome.
What kind of Ninja Turtle?
Me and 3 other people all had on, like, green shorts.
You're wearing a green
like
shirt
brown.
now.
I know.
Is that from...
No, it's not. Like brown, like leggings. We had on like green t-shirts, and then like one of my friends, her mom, like made us. She's really crafty. Like made us shells to put on.
I'm just
and we
picturing
had,
like a child's plastic pool on
no,
your
no,
back.
and we had like a felt like eye thing. Like
I think
to
I
go
remember
around.
seeing that on Facebook when I first
It was
got
great.
Well, my
I don't remember what
costumes
year
were
that
better.
was. I don't remember what year.
My costumes started to like degrade as time went on.
I just realized that I don't like Halloween, so I stopped dressing up.
Oh my god.
I'm dressing up
Buzz
this year
still.
though.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
talk about
right.
that later.
So yeah, my costumes started to like degrade in value and
Yeah.
work effort.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to put
Yeah.
it? As I got older. But when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
shit hit the fan. I was like,
You were into it?
it was all like, I did everything I could to have the best costume out of my family, and I think I succeeded.
What did you go as?
Which year?
What was your favorite as a kid?
Ooh, my favorite.
Like as a child, when you like really took it seriously.
When I took it seriously, I think, and for the wrong reasons, I think my favorite costume was when I was a Scream, like killer, like from the movie. But the mask was like made so that when you squeeze something like that was attached to your hand, like blood would like flow through the mask.
Oh my god!
And I think I was
freaked
like
out.
10 or 11 at this point. And
Oh my
I had my like little brother, Steven, who was like 2 years old. Couldn't even talk yet. And I did it in front of him, and he just like started wailing and crying.
Well, yeah, that's horrifying.
for a good 2 hours. And I didn't realize it was me. So I just kept doing it. And I was like, And then I got in trouble. I had to like go out of the house separately than him so that he wouldn't
poor
do it.
little baby Steven.
But I was things like I was the Scream guy. I was Yoda from Star Wars. I think I was a pirate one year.
Nice.
And then, one of my worst decisions ever was to be, if we have any Pokemon fans listening, I was the bird Zapdos. I showed Kelsey a picture of Zapdos before the show.
If you don't know what that is, please go Google it because it's the
Just
funniest
enter Google
thing to picture him.
Zapdos in Google. And
Zapdos. Go look it up.
Thank you.
It's so funny.
And if I can find a picture, if I can get my mother to send me one, I will tweet it out against my will.
Please,
But
please,
just
please.
for the sake of the audience and entertainment, I will send it out.
So funny, y'all.
It is
I don't
terrible.
really remember a lot of what I dressed up as. I never took it that seriously. I was pretty generic things for a girl, elementary school. I do remember seeing a video. I don't actually remember wearing this, but my mom cracks up and my whole family laughs to this day if they see it. That when I was like 2 or 3, my mom put me in a penguin costume, like a penguin onesie,
totally see
with like
you
a
as a
little
penguin.
like beak, like that came on my little forehead, like.
Do you have pictures?
I'm sure there's one somewhere. But we were watching some video of my sister in some Halloween parade, like watching old family videos, and all of a sudden the camera pans, and you see me sitting there swinging my feet in this little penguin onesie.
How old were you again?
Like 2 or 3.
Oh,
like,
God.
what? It was,
You know what you should do this year? You should be a penguin.
I should be a penguin.
We could like put the pictures next to each other and say, past and present.
No, This year I'm actually excited about my costume, and this is a big deal for me because I don't normally care. But.
Well, we will get to that in just
Yeah.
a few minutes. You know what I did a few times, few years, is while the other kids that I didn't know were in front of me asking for candy at like a doorstep, I would reach into their basket.
Shut up.
I would, and I'm not proud
Michael!
of it. This is an exclusive because I don't think I've told that many people. Yeah, I would reach into their baskets, and if I saw like a Reese's cup or like a Hershey's with almonds bar.
Oh my God.
Ooh, if I saw a Kit Kat.
Reese's were my thing. I love
Reese's, but if I saw a Kit Kat, that shit was mine.
Me and my sister used to trade. Like, after we got all our candy, we'd go home and, like, banter back and forth. Be like, I'll give you 2 sprees if you give me a Reese's cup.
Ew, those people that would give out, like, fruit or, like, bottle caps.
Well, some dentist lived in my neighborhood. He'd give out, like, a toothbrush. And I was like, F you, man. Give me my freaking Skittles.
God, I'm going to be that parent that gives out, like, a Bible pamphlet and be like, this is the day of evil. Do not partake. The day of the dead. Y los de los muertos. I probably just screwed that one up.
Well,
I am not Spanish, and I have never taken a Spanish course, so.
that's all right.
No.
Me llama Kelsey.
Does that mean your name?
It does.
Oh my God.
I don't know how you figured that out.
Wow, it's that Rosetta Stone's been paying off.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh. Okay, so now we're going to transition into our game for today.
Oh God, I'll let Kelsey take this one over this week.
So this is a game we're going to start. And we'll probably hear us do it sporadically. It's called Choose Your Adventure, but this is the Boo edition.
What edition is it?
Boo. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is I'm going to start out by reading a couple of lines of the beginning of what could be a horror story, like a scary story.
Ooh.
And then we're going to go back and forth a couple adding a couple of lines to this story that we're basically making up as we go
Because we're
along.
masterminds.
Because
at
we're
storytelling.
obviously, if you were listening to the movie trailer segment a couple weeks
Oh,
ago, then you
God.
know.
That Chipotle movie was amazing.
Screw you, my Squirrel Whisperer one was on top.
I had to say it.
But yeah, so we're gonna go back and forth, adding a couple of lines to it. How long?
And I'll cue up some like scary music for it.
Yeah. So we have not planned this story at all. All I'm gonna do is read out.
Kelsey has all the starter lines.
I'm gonna read out the first line, and then Michael's gonna pick up, and then we're gonna add like a couple of lines each, as off the top of our heads, just whatever comes to mind first.
Okay, we ready? I'm gonna cue this music up real quick.
Okay.
But before we do everything, let's have a wine break.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat, babe. Okay, the music is queued up.
All right, so we're gonna start this game. Are you ready?
All right.
I'm gonna read the first line, and then you're gonna go.
Go.
Once, there was an eerie sound that was like. All I could think was, what Where the heck did that come from?
And then I decided to go down the stairs. And to my surprise, I rounded the corner and saw...
My dead Aunt Harriet.
Harriet had been dead for 23 years.
How did she get there?
And I was only 21 years old. So the fact that I knew who she was really interesting to me. But anyway.
Aunt Harriet had died of scarlet fever.
What a coincidence. She wore red all the time.
Scarlet indeed. She slowly came towards me.
And then she had a knife.
Slow down, Aunt Harriet. What are you doing?
Then she ran past me and went for the dog.
What do you want with Scruffy?
Scruffy was being ripped apart, apparently.
Harriet, no!
She held the dog in front of me and said, Ruff Ruff is no more.
It was an omen.
She
Harriet
had,
laughed.
She had a really mannish voice.
Harriet wasn't so keen with the fellows.
So she decided to make her voice a higher pitch. And she was never seen again. I sat there with Scruffy.
Barely breathing. Barely alive.
But then he came back to life.
That was so bad.
That was terrible. I hope you all found that funny. Wow, where did you get Aunt Harriet from?
I don't really know. This kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, what's a good name? And then I was like, Harriet.
You chose that and the dog name.
Scruffy?
Rest in peace, Scruffy.
Wait,
he came back to life.
R.I.P. Scruffy.
You know what? We're going to hashtag today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hashtag
R.I.P. Scruffy.
R.I.P. Scruffy.
Scruffy.
Okay. When we all tweet that, I hope you all know that it's not a real dog or a real person, in fact. It is a fictional dog that came back to life.
Aunt Harriet, that biatch.
Aunt Harriet, that batch.
She was horrible alive and she was horrible dead.
Well, with a name like Harriet, can you blame her?
And a mannish voice at that. I don't really know where we got half that stuff from, but
either, but I'm just glad
the minds that we're dealing with right now.
Hashtag rest in peace, Scruffy.
Thanks for joining in for Choose Your Adventure Boo Edition. Boo. I'm sure you'll be hearing that game from us again in the future.
But it won't be
about Aunt Harriet.
Scary. Well, maybe she'll make
she might make an appearance later. Scruffy's still alive, so he might be in the next story.
What kind of dog is he? Boston Terrier.
But I was thinking that actually.
Oh my God, that's why we are dating.
That obviously. Wine break.
Wine break. We're making up for last week. I just hit it on the table like it was a shot.
It's not a shot.
Woo! Spring break!
All right, Michael. Next up is our favorite segment.
Oh my God, do you want to say it together?
I
we
do.
Made up the name last week.
It's
Retweet After Me. Where we answer your Twitter and Facebook questions, but probably Twitter.
So submit them to us because we love to read them on air.
I didn't even check the email, but we'll check that next week.
I checked it.
You did?
Yeah. So, okay. Michael, why don't you read us our first Twitter question?
So, for our first Twitter question.
Twitter. I love Twitter.
It comes from our friend at S.A. Aldrich. And his question, I can only assume it's a he. His question says, what are you going as this Halloween?
Ooh.
Kelsey, do you want to go first or me?
Well, for a Halloween party I have to go to, we have to be something scary. Ooh. So I'm not so good with the scary things. As you can tell by Aunt Harriet.
You're going by Zapdos.
What? No, I'm not going as Zapdos. That's a great question. Me and my date for the party have decided to go as the characters from The Purge.
I didn't know I was going
the
as the
first
Purge.
one. You're not going.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I love you. You're my date to the next party. We're going as the characters from The Purge, the first one, not the second one, like Anarchy or something. The first one, and they have the creepy, smiling masks on, and they're dressed almost preppy, retro, but they have these scary smiling masks on, and they carry around, the girl has a machete or something. It's crazy. But We're going as that. I already have the masks.
Is it like
and
a funny thing?
No, we're supposed to be it's haunted themed. It's supposed to be something scary. But everybody else is going like vampires and witches, and I was like, screw that. I'm gonna give me a mask.
Are they gonna be slutty vampires and witches?
Probably. I'm not. I'm wearing like a white cotton nightie, and I'm gonna be like, "What's up, man?"
Nightie.
With my like creepy mask on, going as the Purge. I really just want to walk down like the street and see how many people I can like freak out carrying like a bloody machete.
Probably get shot. Remember, you are in actual life, so
yeah. So we'll see. That's what I'm going as for this party. What are you going as?
Oh, God, I didn't want to tell you. So for my costume. It was like, I'm really bad at making up costumes. That's why my mom always bought me like
whatever,
Pokemon
Zapdos.
stuff. Okay. We're going to rename the show to Sides by Zapdos.
What are you going as?
If you have seen the TV show Glee, then you know that anybody like myself is obsessed. So what am I going to be other than a warbler from the Dalton Academy? Specifically, Blaine.
I was going to guess that!
But... oh, God, this contradicts everything that we talked about in this show. I'm going to make it a slutty costume.
Michael!
I was really going to go buy the thrift store,
Mikey
which
T.
I'm going to have to make the costume myself.
Khaki shorts?
They're not khakis. They're gray skinny jeans.
Oh. Make it into a Speedo.
But what I'm going to do is...
make it into a Speedo.
yeah, exactly. No, I am going to cut them really short.
Speedo.
Okay, you're close. I'm going to cut them really short, roll them up.
Michael's a whore!
It's funny because it's not true.
It is true.
It's so true. Help me out of here. If you can hear me whispering.
And Harriet, come to us.
Hashtag rest in peace, Scruffy. That damn dog. But anyway, yes.
Are you going to wear a shirt, or are you going to wear like the jacket and like some cut off
I'm getting the tie. I'm getting the tie and the shirt and jacket. And
are you going to have to make that jacket?
Yes, I am. But you know me.
I'm proud of you.
I am a tailor.
I am proud of you.
But the pants
That's what the T stands for. So, next question.
Why are we spending a lot of time on that question?
Comes from
J8 Brown 8.
Never heard of him.
What kind of name is that? I'm sorry. Follow him if you can. And his question is, how much do you all get paid for this?
None. What kind of stupid question?
You're not getting paid.
No.
Oh, I'm sponsored.
We do this because it's purely fun for us.
Because I like
we
making
love
people laugh.
talking to you and talking to each other and drinking wine.
Yes, I would love to get paid for this if anybody wants to sponsor me.
Yeah, hit us up.
Hooters is gonna.
Sides by Sides.
We could wear some like Hooters
Sides by Sides
tops.
mk@gmail.com. Hit us up if you want to pay for us.
If you want to pay for us, because I will do it. Don't think I won't. I will mention you every 3 seconds if I have to. Yeah.
So we don't get paid. J8 Brown 8.
J8 Brown 8.
I think his name is Josh, but I don't know.
Brown.
Josh Brown, I think. Anyway, so the next question
Follow him if you can.
comes from P. De Benedetto. De Benedetto.
Sound it out.
P. De Benedetto 10.
10.
And her question is, how do I tell people that they smell really bad in a nice way?
This is the first non-Halloween question that we had today.
It is.
How do we tell people that they smell bad?
I would tell them maybe like about a great new brand of deodorant I found.
So like a subliminal kind of like
Be
introduction?
like, oh my gosh, I found this deodorant. It smells like lavender and it's magical. You should totally,
it's like
totally
when you
get
walk
it next
past
time.
someone with a cigarette in their hand. Yeah, and you just like
Yeah.
you do like this overdramatic cough so that you know that they notice.
Yeah, I would just be like, oh my gosh, I got this new Dove deodorant and it smells like daisies and I just love daisies. You should totally get it because it's wonderful. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, yeah, next time I'm at CVS, I'll totally go
What do you
get it.
think? Well, yeah, next time they're at CVS, but then they're going to forget.
Well, maybe not if you like keep talking
Temporary
about
solution to a permanent problem, Kelsey.
it. I don't know. I don't know how else to do it nicely. How would you do it?
I would go up to them and be like, listen, you smell like
You would
ass.
not. You would
smell
not
like
do that.
Ass.
You
smell
you
like
smell
ass.
like ass. You smell like a gorilla's butthole.
Here's some Old Spice. Make it some new spice. Put this on.
So next up, Michael is going to announce our cocktail of the week. So Michael, tell us about our Halloween themed cocktail of the week.
So
What
this
is
week
it? What is
was
the
not
name?
last minute. And I got the cocktail, and I was super excited about it. And I know I promised to make it this week, but you know what? I'm just going to make it tomorrow when I have an actual day off. Because I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
Week. And this drink is one of those that you can, like, decorate, and you can make it look, like, Halloween-y. if that's a word.
Say it again.
Halloween-y. Oh, I get it because it has the word weenie in it.
Yep.
Anyway, well, this...
Hashtag I'm a pervert.
Hashtag rest in peace, Scruffy. Have some respect.
Scruffy got that drink on. All
It's
right, go
okay.
ahead.
He came back to life. Our cocktail of the week
Cocktail of the week
is called a Bloodsucker Halloween cocktail.
Ooh.
And it's not as sexual as you think it is.
Sounds delectable. It sounds A positive.
Oh, I get it, because of
Get
blood
it?
type.
There we
It
go.
took me a second. Wow, I am off my game today.
What an idiot.
So this is going to be a very simple drink, but it's also delicious and
Ooh.
great. Kind
Get
of
your
like
drink
party
on.
drink. Kelsey's looking at the ingredients right now, and she's going crazy. You can see her. She's just rubbing up all over herself in excitement.
Stop that.
Don't cover up
Go.
what you're doing.
What is
So
it?
the
What's in it?
ingredients, what you're gonna need is Bacardi. You're gonna need triple sec. You're gonna need
Ooh.
pineapple juice, and you're gonna need either strawberry or raspberry puree. It's
Oh,
not
I
hard
love
to
both
make.
of them.
We'll pick one because I'm about to tell them how to make it.
Okay, strawberry.
Strawberry. Sure.
Pick strawberry. I like strawberry.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a little kind of like decorative glass.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna pour a bunch of rum, the Bacardi, as much as you want. It's ladies' choice.
Yeah, the Bacardi.
I would pour half at least. And then you're gonna put some triple sec in. Now triple sec is very, it's different.
I'll
for
be
a
on
lot
the
of
floor
people.
in triple sex.
Yeah. You're hilarious.
I know.
So I would put at least like a shot full of triple sec in there. Just mix it all up.
Yeah.
And then you're going to take your pineapple juice, which is delicious. I'm drinking on a daily
I
basis.
love
like a-
pineapple juice.
So good.
So
you're going to
good.
pour like 2 ounces. I think that's like, shit, it's whatever flavor you're looking for.
It's alcohol. Just pour it in there.
And then you're going to pour it over ice. Dip the end of a drinking straw into the strawberry puree. I know you made a lot of it, and you're going to need a lot of it. But just for right now, just put the tip in there. Hold that tip.
That's what she said. I made a sexual joke.
Disgusting. So you're going to get a little bit of that straw in the puree, and you're just going to dip it on the sides of the drink. And you know what that is going to do? It's going to run that redness down the side of your drink so it looks like blood.
Blood?
Hence the name Bloodsucker Halloween Cocktail.
Oh, negative. That's
And-
crazy.
You're killing me. Literally. Sucking the blood out of me. Rest in
Bloody
peace.
hell.
But yeah, so, and then after that, it's just a really cool decorative drink. It's very tropical, but at the same time, it's very spooky. So
And bloody. You're good to ghoul.
you're on top of it tonight. I am not. Wine break.
Wine break.
Shit, Kelsey, you might win this
Roll
week.
Tide.
Oh. Football has nothing to do.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no way.
Ugh.
Sorry, my
Blood
one.
sucker me that. Jeez, that was rough.
I'm the one drinking red wine. Hello.
Lord.
So for
Okay. So next up is our
our last segment
or
of
what?
the
What is
week.
it? What is it, Michael?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
What is it?
Right now it's time for our oh my god
Oh my god.
moment of the week. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I've been practicing. We rehearsed before the show. We were harmonizing.
We were
Perfectly.
majorly harmonizing. Okay, so oh my god, moment of the week. Michael, go. What is
No,
it?
I want you to go first.
You want me to go first?
Kind
okay,
of.
mine's
I
kind of
mean,
silly.
mine's
but I was
kind of stupid, but
I was
okay.
really excited about it. Really,
no,
really
go ahead.
excited. Okay, so don't judge me.
Okay.
I read online yesterday that S Club 7 is reuniting.
Who's that?
Shut the front door. You don't know who that is?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Should
Okay,
I?
so when I was a kid, and I'm sure a lot of people our age or whatever know who they are. They were a group of 7 people, obviously, from Australia. They were a music group. There was
Oh,
like
they're
3
from
guys,
Australia?
4 girls, and they had a TV show. They released CDs. There was like S Club. There ain't nobody like an S Club party.
Is that where that came from?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, they were a music group. Anyway, I loved them. I watched the show all the time. I have their CDs. No, they're reuniting in a couple weeks, and it just got released online. It was all over like MTV.com and everything else.
That's a site I frequently visit.
I'm sorry. I'm just
being
saying
facetious.
it was a lot of play. Shut up with your large words, Webster.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Whoa. Attack me much.
I will. Okay, I was really excited about S Club 7. Like I said, I was a huge fan. I'm sure a lot of people liked them. They were great. You need to listen to them.
I'm sure I've heard a song by them. I just don't
sure
remember what it is right now.
But that's my God moment of the week because I was really excited because it was like reliving my childhood.
Well, I'm glad you got to feel the spirit of youth.
I did.
So,
back in the day. All right. So, Mikey T, what's your God moment of the week?
Screwed that one up. God.
My God.
Oh, well, my
What's your I can't do it. What's your God moment of the week, Mikey T? What is
moment
it?
of the week.
It?
Okay, so
What's your
this
moment?
week has been terribly busy.
Busy.
And I haven't had that much happen to me because I've basically been sitting in one place. So it actually happened today.
Ooh.
You're going to laugh at this.
I'm going to laugh.
So my roommate, Jake.
Never heard of him.
He has
Franklin Delano.
He has this entire cabinet of Tupperware or Gladware, whatever your preference. And I was trying to clean up to like reduce some stress, and I opened the cabinet and everything fell out on top of me. And I just sat in this pile of literally like 80 containers of Gladware and Tupperware. And I just thought to myself, this is what it's come to. I'm sitting here in an avalanche of plastic, and this is the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week. So I couldn't get mad.
Yeah.
I picked it all up. So yeah, that is the oh my god moment of the week.
This week has been pretty hectic. I'll give it that. Like leading up to Halloween, it's midterms. It's
How
everything
shitty
else.
that moment
I had
was.
projects due and everything else. It's a busy week for college students because it is midterms and everything else.
Boo! Boo!
So it's been a lot. So I'm sorry that you had to sit in a pile of Gladware, but
I got over it. I put it up.
It's almost the weekend, and then we only have a few
Getting
days. Then
close.
it's fall break for us, and then Halloween.
When they listen to this, it'll be like Monday.
Yeah, when you listen to this, it'll be
So think
just
of the
about
weekend coming up.
Fall break for us, and we're gonna have a Halloween party together.
And don't you forget it.
And we will tell you all about it because it's going to be crazy.
Oh my god, it's gonna be
It's
freaking
gonna be
phenomenal.
great.
So, if you haven't followed us yet, which if you haven't, then I'm defriending you on Facebook. I'm defriending you. I'm defollowing you.
But no, go like us. Let's get to 200. We broke 100 this week, and it's so phenomenal.
Let's get to 1,000.
Let's get to 1 million
10,000. Let's get to like the top 5 podcasts on iTunes.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
We're that good.
So go subscribe. Go like us on Facebook. We'll love you forever. We'll like you for always. As long as we're living, our follower you'll be. No, but seriously,
do you
want to
have another wine break, or are we
yeah,
calling it a tie this
week?
week?
I'm almost done. No, a tie? Psh, I'm beating you.
Girl, then we're tied for the entire show because there she goes. Because I'm the one talking. Wow.
Done. I'm not finished in the past 2 weeks, but I am done now. I win.
So it's 2 against 2 right now.
2-2.
This is episode 4.
2-2. Anyway, so like we said, go follow us on social media. We'd love to hear from you for our next week episode.
Rest in peace.
Hashtag R.I.P.
Rest in
Scruffy.
peace, Scruffy. I miss him
Already.
Oh.
He may have been fictional, but I felt like he was my own.
For the 10 seconds that he existed. So that was Sides by Sides this week. Please subscribe. Share the word. Share the word. The word.
Spread the wealth.
Spread the... So this is Sides by Sides, where she's on my left.
And he's on my right.
And I feel like we had a really good time tonight. And we will see you next week. Everybody have a happy and safe Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween, as the Jewish say. No offense to the Jewish.
We love you. We will see you talk to you next time.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Bye.
Bye.